Zyvon and Kyo here in Winners Quarters. Starting on Bubbly, I believe I saw Parasol and Fighter as the
I'm
character.
really excited for this match. Did Kyochan go fighter with
Like
random
fighter,
or
yeah,
oh picked fighter? Okay.
a bomb fighter. This actually makes sense. Like,
Wait, isn't this
Fighter's
matchup like really bad for bomb?
yeah, no, this match is like 80-20 for bomb, but Fighter also like very slightly loses to Parasol, I would say.
Yeah,
So I
and
think this
Zyvon
is,
has a
like-
lot of BIM experience.
Yes. Lots of BIM experience and generally wins their sets, although BIM did win the last time they played. So that is something to know.
Yeah, when you go up against someone enough times and such, because they do have close sets. Like Zyvon wins most of the time, but it's like it's not
That's
easy.
true. That's true. That's true.
Also, Zyvon bombed really good. Like
Zyvon Bomb incredibly good and has been getting better recently. The last couple of weeks for sure.
I am starting to feel as if we've, like, obviously Bomb was super overrated in the beginning,
Oh yeah, this character is not the 6th best character in the game.
and then dropped to like almost 5th worst at one point. But I do think we've slightly underrated it.
I think so. I think that's fair. Because like, I feel like what we saw and the reason we ranked him so low, like in kind of the midlife of this game, is that like he's got a lot of matchups that are completely impossible on paper, right? Like Fighter, Yo-Yo, Water, even Magalore at the beginning. But a lot of those matchups like are so difficult to make impossible for the other player that like at a human level you're not going to see him get shut down that often, you know.
Yeah, and especially with Bomb being such an annoying character to play against, you will get frustrated at some point.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
make a bad call. And Kyo going whip.
Whip here, her actual main. Best character in my opinion. This and her Magalore.
I agree. I think Kyo's Ninja's also up there, but also she does seem to be favoring the whip recently.
Yeah, no, I think her ninja's solid.
And apparently this matchup is whip favored. You just have to like actually like do the things.
It's like it's like a lesser version of like the water matchup where like Whip wins, not by as much as water, and then it's also harder physically to do. But yeah, if you can do it, Bomb kind of doesn't get to play because they just like beat all your
Not
bombs.
being able to set bombs is kind of crazy. If you try to set a bomb,
Yeah, and then Kyo's like, no, put that away. Like,
very nice.
and also like Whip has in common with the other awful bomb matchups, Water, Yo-Yo, Fighter, that they have such a good punish game against Bomb, right? Like Whip's damage output is insane, and Bomb doesn't really have a way to get at a disadvantage a lot of the time.
Yeah, like Bomb's only way of disadvantage is set bomb, and that's like not
And we've
great.
already
against a
seen it's
ranged-
not good here.
Yeah. Like against Meta Knight, it's great. Against Whip,
Yeah, against
Not
any
quite.
character that can kind of just reach up there and like stuff it out.
wow.
Not amazing, but nevertheless, Zyvon gonna go up 2-0 here in this set, and see what Kyo can make happen in this game number 3.
Yeah, I find it kind of crazy that, like, I just saw Whip J2B Zyvon. It hit. It also hit the set bomb, but Kyo was still able to shield.
Yeah,
That's nuts. I don't like that. It reminds me of how people could just like attack Bell's shield and just shield the counter, and I feel like it wasn't designed like that in mind. So they didn't play test this game at all.
that's awesome. My favorite Bell interaction is when I dash into his counter or into his shield, power shield the counter, and then I like shine his jump out of shield or something, and he eats a whole combo.
That's my least favorite interaction.
I love that so much. I'm just like, nothing here was supposed to happen, but now you're at 180, so shake my hand. Like,
I don't appreciate that. It's difficult to deal with, especially with characters like Water Ninja that have such good frame data. Also, Hammer. What?
yeah, so toward the beginning of this game, I've played Hammer a lot, like throughout the entire lifetime of this game, and I thought this matchup was like fine for the same reason that Whip probably wins, right? Because the jab there, right? Like jab outspaces bombs. Jump dash tag can also outspace bombs if you do it right. But that's so inhumanly difficult. Like
Yeah.
that's not something
Like
I think you can count on.
like
Consistently.
DDD has more range, which is good for the matchup, and then
See, that's
also
what
has
you can do to
that
set bomb or to bomb balls and stuff. Is you can just like and they're gone. But like that's so hard.
I'll give credit where credit is due, though. Like making it work.
Yeah, she's doing it really well. So like I'm not gonna talk shit. But like, damn girl, like
Hammer does so much damage. Like, why does jab do like 30?
jab literally does 30. It is a frame 11 move that does 30 damage.
It's crazy. Wait, is it frame 11? Like even on the back, it feels like so quick.
Yeah, the back hit is frame 11.
That's crazy. That's actually very quick, regardless. Oh,
Yeah,
that,
frame
this
rate
is
in this
starting.
game kind of sucks. Okay, I was gonna say that's literally like 2 hits. like,
Yeah.
but regardless,
Why
Whip
was
is
that
really
the?
bad.
Why was
So,
that the closest game?